TFNN. Headline News Update.
Good morning, everybody. Tommy O'Brien coming to you live from TFNN headquarters in Clearwater, Florida, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Excuse me, 30 minutes until that opening bell. Let's check in on the markets to start Friday off. As a relatively mixed morning, we have some economic data we'll get into, but Dow futures currently positive by 68 points, trading at 25,623. Only about 370 points from that 26,000 mark already. S&P futures minus -1, trading at 2768, and NASDAQ futures leading the way negative so far, down 18 points or almost 0.3%, trading at 6708. Let's start things off and take a look at the VIX on a little bit of a mixed morning in terms of the indices. VIX getting a little bit of a bid, currently in double digits, trading at 1009. Let's jump over to the Nadex platform, check in on some of the futures markets. Start things off with the S&P 500. We were higher. We had economic data for CPI at 8:30, currently trading at 2768. And let's just get into some of this fundamental news because you'll see as the charts demonstrate kind of what's going on. U.S. core CPI post biggest gain in 11 months. And let's just get into some of the data. So you have underlying consumer prices recorded their largest increase in 11 months in December. You have the Labor Department saying the CPI, excluding food and energy, rose 0.3% last month. You also had retail sales coming out. Retail sales, while core sales are revised sharply higher. And to pull this down a bit, let's get the numbers. Commerce Department said Friday that retail sales rose 0.4% last month. Data for November was revised to show sales gaining 0.9% instead of the previously reported 0.8%. Retail sales in December rose 5.4% from a year ago. Some decent numbers in there. So to jump back to the chart, there's your S&P 500 pulling back a bit. You have yields rising. You have the 2-year yield rising above 2% for the first time since 2008. So S&P pulling back a bit. NASDAQ 100 pulling back a bit for sure, 6710. Dow 30, 25,624. Let's get that gold chart up because that's a good one. We're going to go into commodities, gold. There we go. So gold was higher this morning on that news pulling back. Check that out, up to $13.33, down about $8 from there, $13.25. Crude oil, $63.36. And Bitcoin, 13,902. And you have news in there that Facebook is going to change the way their feed works and to check things out. They are getting hit this morning. Facebook looks to be down almost $9 from where they closed yesterday. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Larry Pesavento right now. I'll be back at 10 o'clock with Tom. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks.